All right, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Glad you guys are back with us. This guy here, I'm super excited to have him in the plane and be able to take him up. This is Phil. He's one of my colleagues at work, and he lives in Phoenix and was doing some work here in Colorado. And so the weather kind of cleared up for us. We've had a few crummy days of rain, which is abnormal, but it looks like we've got some nice weather for a nice evening flight. I'm excited to take you up. So
I'm super excited. It looks beautiful at night tonight. Keep going and do what we got.
Yep.
I just have so much happiness though.
Yep. So your engineer mind is like looking at all these dials and, you know, wanting to know what all's happening. So.
Exactly.
That's cool. So I'll try to explain as many as I can while we're flying around. But if you guys just wait up, we're going to go do our engine run up and then we'll be back with you before we take off. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We just did our engine run up, got our pre-flight done. Checklist is done. We're ready to go take off. So we're going to make an announcement to the traffic area and let them know what our intentions are. Erie traffic, Cherokee 7055 Romeo is at parking. We're going to taxi to runway 34 via Alpha, joining at Alpha 2, Erie traffic. Clear over here on the left, and we're clear over here on the right. Erie traffic, Cherokee 7055 Romeo is taking runway 34. Will be a straight out departure, Erie traffic. All right, so we're going to turn the fuel pump on, landing lights on. And like I said before, we don't want to leave any runway behind us. So I'm going to come over this way and try to use as much runway as we have. As I come around here, we're going to look again and make sure that we have a big 3-4 on the runway, which is what we have. And it lines up with 3-4 on there. Right, all that's good. We're going to bring you ready.
I'm ready.
All right, we're going to go full throttle. I've got the brakes supplied. Okay, everything is in the green, so we're going to release the brakes. Got my heels to the floor. Get on center line. Okay, everything's still in the green. Our airspeed is coming alive. We're at 60. Start to rotate. Okay, we'll pitch the nose down again. We're going to get up our airspeed. What we're doing here. We do that, we'll trade it for altitude and start to climb up. We pitch for a certain mile per hour on our airspeed over here as we climb. Okay, we've got a positive rate, so I'm going to take one notch of gear or one notch of flaps out. Like I said, that little drop. Yep. We let the plane kind of establish itself again and start to climb up again. As we do that, we'll let that notch of flaps out, and I'm still pitching for an airspeed of about 85 as we climb out. Free traffic, Cherokee 7055 Romeo is 2 miles north of the airport. We're at 5,700, climbing to 7,500. This will be our last call, departing to the north, Erie traffic. I'm letting them know that we're not going to make any more announcements on that radio channel. And what we're going to do is switch over to the practice area traffic, because that's where we're at now. We're now into the practice area. Okay. So a lot of students come up here and do their, maneuvers and stuff like that. So I'm going to make an announcement to them, and if there's anybody out here, it'll let them know that what we're doing. Okay. Practice area traffic, Cherokee 7055 Romeo is just departed Erie. We're 6,000 feet, climbing to 7,005, transitioning northbound. Practice area traffic.
Such a view. I mean, you just look through this whole field with the rain is done. I can see why you love this, man. It's just, it's crazy.
Yeah.
This is cool coming on this turn like this. Oh my God, this is awesome.
Yeah. Trying to see where the hospital is. I know it's kind of tucked back in there a little bit. I'm going to come back over here to the right some. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, to have the freedom like this to kind of fly over, you know, and pick stuff out. You guys watch HGTV?
All the time.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you know the show Rock Your Block or Rock the Block? I know they're building some in Colorado, right?
No.
Okay, I'm going to take you to it. It's a season that's going on right now.
Okay.
And we're switching over now.
Because where we want to go is those 2 lakes that are right over there.
Okay.
Yep. And so that this season's of Rock the Block, they're building, you know, doing 4 homes right over here. So you can tell your wife if she's watching this season or,
right, exactly.
You know, whatever. Yeah.
And look at that house right there, just on the lake.
Ooh, yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Words can't describe what we're seeing right now. It's an experience I think anybody should have to take.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Like you said, compared to the commercial planes and doing that every week.
Yeah.
And to see this is such a different feeling.
Yeah, for sure. So you see this land in between the 2 lakes going this way.
Yeah.
So there's some trees there. And then back beyond the trees, there's a set of houses that are on a cul-de-sac. That's the new set of homes. Or the Rock the Block.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to come around here a little bit and I'll do a circle over them. But yeah, those homes right off our wing and that cul-de-sac
right there, yep.
are the Rock the Block homes.
Whereas the 4 lights coming out of that house on the left.
Yep. I brought my wife up here because she's watching the episode right now, and she's like, "Can you get lower?" And I did. I got a little bit lower than what we are right now, but yeah, we kind of came by, but it was like super cool.
I would love to have one of those 3 houses right there on the side.
With the docks that are hanging out there? How sick would that be?
Look at that big house right there in the corner, though. That's one lot.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a huge home. That's a huge home.
Yeah.
And that brown part right there, I bet you is like the in-law suite. Like that's probably like a separate a separate spot. Yeah.
How did you get used to all the different controls? Like, I know you did a lot of training, but when did you start feeling comfortable with like being in class?
A few flights in, you know. Yeah. This, you know, there's a standard, they call this the 6-pack. There's a standard layout for it in most planes. And so, you know, once you fly in them or whatever, you kind of get used to it. Now, the best thing that you know, for me was when we bought this is that I was getting into the same plane every single time.
Okay.
And so I have the same layout. I have the radios in the same spot. You know, all that's where, you know, where I'm familiar with it. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
And yeah, just seeing the sun go behind the mountains and stuff,
just seeing the clouds and the downfall coming from the areas.
Yep.
God. Types of areas that you wouldn't normally see. Yeah. It makes me now wonder, like, what in Arizona am I not
What
seeing?
Are you missing?
Yeah.
We're just going to come down and kind of come over the lake here or whatever. It's always fun to see if there's any boats and stuff out there.
There goes all the boats you were talking about earlier.
The marina, yeah.
Crazy, like when you're on the ground, you see the different colors in the sky as it becomes, you know, dusk and dawn and everything. But when you're up here, those colors really are more ambient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more, more vibrant and more. Yeah.
Look at the mountainside with even though it's going down, you can still see all the snow, the clouds. There's detail.
So cool. So that's going to be the plan. So what we'll do is we'll travel down south here or whatever, and we'll go do a lap or 2 around downtown, whatever, and then from there we'll just go back to Erie and land. So, that sounds cool to you.
Yeah, I love it. Oh man. I'm telling you, this is an experience I think everyone should have.
Yeah.
I can't say it enough.
I mean, I'll offer it up to anybody on the team or, you know, whoever that comes in for training and stuff, you know. It's, I love doing it, and I'll bring up anybody that wants to come. I didn't see him coming, but he's right off our left wing.
To the left. See the bright light?
Yeah. what you're going to see coming off of your right side, you'll be able to see the Rockies Coors Stadium. The baseball stadium is all lit up.
Oh, right there, I see it.
Yeah, there it is right there.
And what's the elevation here?
5,955
Okay,
is the tallest building.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're 7,100 feet.
You don't feel 1,000 feet when you're flying over the tall building.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But
very true.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
The perception and depth is way different.
Yep. You see that lit up building down there, the red, white, and blue?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, that's our Capitol building.
What is that one over there? That big area? The big parking?
I want to say it's for the Pepsi Center or the Ball Arena. So you see the blue light dome thing?
Yep.
That's our basketball court.
Okay.
The Ball Arena where the Nuggets play.
Is that big one there?
Yep, that one right there is the Broncos Stadium.
Oh, that's the Broncos Stadium?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I mixed it up with that bunk area back there.
Gotcha, yeah, we're flying.
I'm gonna take a video of that for my brother-in-law. He's a big Bronco fan.
Oh, nice, yeah. Very cool.
Flying over Denver right here. There's the Bronco Stadium.
I wish it was lit up. Sometimes at night they'll even have it lit up even if they're not playing. That's a good picture.
Yeah.
And the Ferris wheel down there that's all lit up, that's Elitch's.
Okay.
So it's, you know, an amusement park of sorts and whatnot. So, yeah, really neat. So some of that parking goes to that as well. But it looks like they're having something at the Pepsi Center because of all that park. You see all those cars.
Right, there's a ton.
Yeah, something's going on.
Maybe a concert.
Or I wonder if the Avalanche are playing tonight. Like it's hockey and playoff season and whatnot.
That's true.
We'll do another loop around downtown before we head back and land this bird. Erie traffic, Cherokee 7055 Romeo is about 8 miles to the south. We're inbound for a full stop on 16 Erie traffic. And as we get closer, there's other calls that I'll make out so that it tells people where we're at in the traffic pattern.
Very nice.
I'll make another call. Well, actually, I'll call out when we're over the airport because there's really nobody out here. Okay.
There it is. Green, white.
Yep. So the other thing, we're going to turn the lights on. So did you see all the blue lights and stuff turned on? Yep, so I just turned those on by using my radio. They're pilot controlled lighting system, so.
That's awesome.
Yep, they'll stay on I think for about 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so we're right at pattern altitude here, about another 100 feet. Erie traffic, Cherokee 7055 Romeo is overflying midfield. We're going to enter the right downwind for 16 full stop, Erie traffic. Erie traffic, Cherokee 7055 Romeo's right midfield downwind for 16 full stop, Erie traffic. We're basically in the midfield of this downwind, so we're going to fly a little bit further out. We're going to start to really slow ourselves down. And I'm going to put my first notch of flaps in. Again, this is going to help us slow down.
Okay.
For landing, and I'm pitching for about 90 miles per hour right now with my airspeed. Coming in right over here. And when the airport landing zone gets to be about at our 45, we're going to make another turn. Erie traffic, Cherokee 7055 Romeo's right base, 16 full stop, Erie traffic. As we roll out on this, I continue to kind of slow down a little bit, and I'm wanting to pitch for about 85 now. I'll put my second notch of flaps in. So again, that just helps me to really slow down and pitch the nose. Erie traffic, Cherokee 7055 Romeo is turning final for 16 full stop, Erie traffic. Okay, and now my eyes are just painted on those green lights there. That's our touchdown zone. I'm going to put one more notch of flaps in, so we've got full flaps. Decreasing our power because we're a little high. Okay. See those two lights on the left side of the runway. That tells us that we're high approach, but we're losing good altitude as we come in. We'll get our propeller all the way full. Are just coasting in at 80 miles per hour right now. Coming over the threshold. We're going to idle. Eyes are slowly transitioning to the end of the runway. Oh. Down there quicker than I thought, but here we are.
That was awesome. That was so cool.
Yeah. Erie traffic, Cherokee 7055 Romeo is clear of runway 16, taxiing back to parking, Erie traffic. Too shabby, huh?
Ah, what an amazing trip, man.
Planted the landing there, though. I wish I would have done a little smoother for you, but that's part of the nighttime. You know, it's.
Hey, I had no complaints. I enjoyed that every second.
All right, so before we shut it down, man, well, I want to thank you for coming along for the ride, dude. It was really awesome.
It was an amazing.
Glad we got to take you up and let you experience and see Denver from a couple thousand feet above the ground.
No, it's an experience I'll never forget.
Awesome.
To be able to go out with you this first time, man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You bet. This is cool.